Hey guys, welcome back. Origami here, bringing you another video. I know it's been over 2 weeks since I've uploaded. I apologize. There's been a lot going on, but I'm gonna play some Dragapult because I kind of just feel like vibing, honestly. And I've been playing a lot of Dragapult lately. A lot of you guys know at this point that it's probably my favorite deck. It's a lot of fun to play. What can I say? This is the list I got so far. We can talk about limitless qualifiers. We're just gonna talk today. We're not gonna talk too much about the deck list. I mean, most of you guys have seen other videos at this point, so I choose to play Power Plant because I feel like Power Plant's good against Pikarom, and I actually do like the tech Tapu Fini in here to go. I'm only playing 2 Giant Bombs because I'm playing the Tapu Fini, but I really like the Tapu Fini in this deck. It does really skew some matchups for the Baby Bonds. But anyways, we're not going to go too deep into the deck list. We're just going to play some games. School just ended for me. It's my last semester until I decide to start doing med school, which I'm not doing yet because I want to work, because I want money so I can live on my own, like officially again. It's been actually pretty annoying. Me and my girlfriend broke up recently, so like the plans of me living with her are kind of down the drain. I'm just gonna figure things out, I guess. But yeah, the semester ended. I feel like I did pretty well, so I'm excited about that. Although like I'm not really that excited. Something that I've kind of like figured out recently is how much I really just don't care about how well I've done in school, because like it doesn't matter to me. Which is kind of like a bad thing to say, I guess. But I know like as a kid, right? My parents were always super, well, like I'm a Moroccan man, so like my parents were always super hardcore about school. Make sure you do good in all your grades, yada yada yada. It might just be one of those things where like, you know, I kind of have the mentality where I'm feeling done, but like my grades were never like amazing. They were okay. Like I've never failed. Actually, that's not true. I failed once in college. Where did I fail again? It was something. Oh, it was like, I think it was calculus, and that was just because like that was whenever I was at U of H, and that's whenever me and my fiance split up. So this probably explains a lot of it. But that aside, I've always been like okay, like a B student, C student kind of dude, because like I only put in enough effort to where I pass. You know, C's get degrees kind of thing. But like since I started doing this biotech stuff, it was actually a lot more interesting to me. I do like biotech a lot. So I guess after that, there was 2 factors to it. One is somewhat interesting to me. You know, I've never been like super interested in a lot of these things, but like it was interesting enough to where I would, you know, go out of my way to learn things about it. But also my professors played a huge role. I felt like whenever I was in the biotech program, the professors I had were really caring. They were really like making sure I understood things, and they were going out of the way, and they were very kind. I think that's a huge part and something that should not be slept on. Professors are really important. Oh, I can just knock out this thing right now with 3 prizes, which is probably better than the other thing I was gonna do. Quick ball. I mean, I can get down another Dragapult. Probably do a quick ball though instead. Just so I can evolve it next turn, so it's higher HP. I could also just use Dedenne, but having Dedenne down is really risky in these matchups, so I'm just gonna play Dragapult. I already have a research anyway, so like I'm not like, it's not like the biggest deal in the world to me. But anyways, what else do I have to talk about? Oh, okay, so I played the Malamar version of this deck in the qualifiers, and that was fun. I actually really like playing them as qualifiers this time. I was unfortunate because I was still going through school stuff, right? And oh, he has weak card energy or something? Like, oh, Jirachi is a thing. My bad. I didn't even realize that. Well, that's what happens when I talk and play. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much HP does this have? Okay. Knock that out later. 5. There we go. That was really dumb of me, I'm not gonna lie. But it's fine. I put some pressure on this dude, which is good. He attacks me, I attack him again, and I try to switch an attack. Oh, maybe not, we'll see. That was definitely really dumb of me though. But anyways, that aside. I forgot what I was talking about. We did things and stuff and fun. Well, at least I have boss lures and great catchers. It's not like I'm in a huge rush. I can easily knock this out and then knock this out and this out. So that's probably gonna be my game plan, are these 3 Pokemon. Hopefully I can get Mr. Mime down next turn before he uses any scoop ups. Although I don't think he's playing scoop ups, so I think we'll be okay. Ooh, that looks scary. He can copy Incineroar's attacks, right? What does it do again? I think the GX attack is a scary one. Oh yeah, GX attack will blow me away. I guess that's what he's gonna do, huh? Well, that's not good. And there's a net. Okay, so we definitely want Mr. Mime down. I can't really do anything about him OHKOing me with the GX attack though, so I might have to stall for a little bit of time here. No Ultra Beast down, okay. That's super annoying. I didn't even think about that. Dude, that's really cool as a GX attack option. Okay, so 160 now. I could hit him for 60 and that would put him in range. He'd hit me and then he doesn't have another attack ready, but like that could always be a thing that blows me up, so I gotta be careful. Alright. Man, it really is hard to talk while playing the game. Never underestimate. Okay, let's think about this. I'm just gonna Marnie this turn, of course, but I should probably get Mr. Mime down. And Marnie. There's the Denable. Ooh, Power Plant's huge here, especially if he doesn't have a follow-up stadium. And then we can evolve into Dragapult as well, which means I'm probably gonna get rid of this Jirachi anyways. And then we go ahead and grab Dragapult here and play down our Ranguru and the stadium, and hopefully you can't do much about that. Do this first though. Let's see. Switch is okay. Skateboard is good. We have research for next turn, so ideally we should be okay if I switch into... Who do I switch into though? I guess Zigzagoon, because I don't really need it, although it's nice to have. I don't really want to lose Jirachi, because it's kind of a good card. Maybe there's a second Jirachi I'm going to draw right now. Nope, but I can do this to avoid any fear factors. I could switch into Zigzagoon. I'm trying to think of like if that would be bad. He hits me. Well, if he hits me, it's bad just in general. I hit him for another thing that'll put him at 290, so he should be knocked out next turn. So it doesn't really matter. What I'm gonna need is like a boss's orders or something. So I definitely want to keep the Jirachi around. Let me just, yeah, I don't think the Zigzagoon is gonna matter too much, so we'll do that. I'll pass. What else? Okay, so qualifiers was fun. I was in the middle of doing like school project stuff, so I actually had to drop out. I lost a few games though, so it was looking like it was. I think I dropped at four losses, which is fine. It's not a big deal. It was gonna be really difficult to bring it back after 4 losses, I think, because it was like I was in round 11, I think, when I got 4 losses, and at that point I was just too busy to play the game, so I had to drop. But it was a fun experience regardless. I played Dragapult, VMAX, Mally. I played some really interesting games. Like I had a really intense game versus Baby Bounds. This is before I played the Tapu Fini in the deck too. I had some really fun games versus some Mewtwo Soul Burst decks. It was really funny. I played against a guy who Soul Bursted into a bunch of like Rainbow and Aurora energies onto a T-Tar tag team. I think it was either T-Tar tag team or Darkrai tag team. But it was funny because I had the Giratina that gets rid of special energies from the active and 3 scoop of nets in my hand, so I got rid of 4 of his energies. Then he was just like, what am I supposed to do? It was really funny. Oh boy, that was probably the funniest thing. Although that deck is so annoying because of Weak Guard, so Mewtwo is like annoying to deal with. Dude, Weak Guard stuff is annoying for Mewtwo because I can't really deal with it. Of course he bumps it, man. These people always bump it as soon as I play it. That's the one thing I don't like about Power Plant. It's too volatile. I lost against a Pikarom player because I clumped. I lost against another Soul Burst Mewtwo deck, but I won the other one. So it's really funny. It was very 50-50. That's what I like about this deck. I feel like I can't wait till I get better with this deck because Like there's just so much to learn when you play Dragapult because the skill ceiling is so high. I really want to knock this out. I don't want to knock this out. But I can, but it's a lot more difficult without Zigzagoon. Because he'll hit me hard and then, hopefully I can find a Great Catcher. We'll just do that for the time being. If I can find Great Catcher, knock this out and this at the same time, all I have to do is knock that out. So we're gonna start with research. Oh, there's Great Catcher, so there we go. And we even have an energy, so we have everything we need. There's another power plant too, which I guess isn't really super necessary right now. But it might be worth actually getting another Dragapult down. So let me grab something that I can toss away easily. So I want to keep a research in hand. Then again, maybe I should have bumped the stadium. Maybe that was dumb of me. I think just bumping the stadium in itself would have been better than holding on to this. Let's go ahead and get rid of these two. Grab Mewtwo. Number one. Then I think I'll grab Dragapult here. But then again, if I grab Dragapult, that's like a way for him to win the game. So maybe I shouldn't do that. If my game plan is to win next turn, it's not going to be easy to win next turn. Because this doesn't have enough damage counters on it. So maybe I should have kept the Zigzagoon. Having a Giant Bomb would have been nice. But I don't have the Den anymore. Yeah. Maybe I can Jirachi again. That's definitely a play I can make. But I'm not really sure if that's the right play. Let me do this for the time being. While I try to figure out what else I can do here. There's nothing else I can really do. I could grab Dragapult and hopefully he doesn't have Boss's Orders for game, but I think that's the only thing I can do, right? Because what's gonna have to happen is I'm probably gonna have to switch this Dragapult and hopefully find a Reset Stamp. So I can attack this, I can knock this out, right? So that's 4 prizes right there. My game plan after that is to beat the Dene, is to attack the Dene for game. But in order to do that, I need 2 more damage counters on it, which I'm not going to be able to do since I don't have a Zigzagoon. So I have to attack at least 2 more times. So to do that, it might just be better to hit the Heatran with a Dragapult and go from there. Because I don't want to give him Jirachi because I'm going to try to stamp him soon. So yeah, I think I misplayed this game though by sacking off Zigzagoon. Maybe sacking off Jirachi would have been better. There's a Marnie though, which is pretty big, especially if I can get Reset Stamp. Actually, it's only big if I get Reset Stamp, right? Giant Bomb would have been super nice way earlier too. Oh, we'll see what happens. I'm not too sure how this game's gonna turn out. I think I'm going to lose ultimately because all he needs here is a Boss's Orders, and like, well then again, he needs 2 energies and a Boss's Orders. He can't do it for only 1 energy, so he needs to have both Welder and Boss's Orders. So I think we're okay. He'll hit me for 130. Then oh, he can't GX attack me anymore though. So maybe I just do win this game, unless he starts setting up this one. If he Welders this right now, he needs to Welder it right now though. No, he doesn't need to Welder it right now. He can Welder it next turn too. So I really need to find Reset Stamp then. Okay. He'll hit me for 130. Yeah, that's not good. He doesn't have Welder yet. I'm afraid of Marnie. I need to bump. I need to do so much this turn. I need to check if I have Reset Stamp in the deck. That's number 1. Let me go ahead and do this. Maybe play a Jirachi down. So I don't think there's anything else I'm going to play this turn. And I don't think Marnie is enough. I think I need to find Reset Stamp and bump his Stadium. I don't even know if Reset Stamp's in the deck though. So there's that issue. I could retreat here and then pick it up to go into this one. There's so much I need to do here. But I'm just gonna research. And hopefully he doesn't have it. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, we can evolve and attack with this one. And try to finish it off next turn. So that's a play. That means he can't Welder and win. So I think I have to do this, right? Because if he can't Welder and win, that's good for us. me go ahead and do this while I'm here. Yeah, Reset Stamp isn't even in the deck, yeah. If only I was able to, what am I talking about? That was dumb, I could have checked with the Stadium, so it's fine. Marnie probably would have been better, but this is good too, because I have the Dragapult VMAX. So he has no way to both Welder and Boss's Orders, so we should be actually pretty good to win this game here. We're just gonna hit him for 60, and then we're gonna finish it off with the Boss's Orders next turn. Yeah, so definitely misplayed, but we're still winning, so that's what matters. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I am though. But yeah, I have actually a bunch of my games recorded from the qualifiers, but I just don't know if I should upload them. I would upload them all in like 1 or 2 videos, maybe, if I did upload them. But they're like not interesting. I played Mali because I thought there'd be a lot more energy disruption than there was, but like even though there was a little bit, there wasn't enough. I didn't run into enough matchups to where I felt like the energy disruption was a problem. And now that I'm playing Dragapult without the Malamar, and I'm finding that energy disruption isn't as big of a deal, and nobody wants to play Team Yellgrunt, right? So Team Yellgrunt isn't a problem. Crushing Hammer, although it is definitely annoying, I can win the game without Team Yellgrunt. That's annoying. I'm not gonna lie, because I want to use Boss's Orders. That's very annoying. But I have research, so he needs to. What's he doing? Oh, okay. I can play research to get an energy card, but it won't win me the game. And he can't. He needs to attack me this turn. Getting another Mewtwo down, that could be a problem. Could that be a problem? I guess it could be, because he can accelerate energies to beat me, which would be very annoying. But I don't have to Dene, so it's either I draw. He can't attack me. Yeah, he has to switch. Okay. I need a lot here if I'm gonna win. I need to both top deck an energy or Boss's Orders and get the energy or Boss's Orders off the. Yeah, that's not gonna happen this turn. I don't have another great catcher. Yeah, I can't win this turn. And I don't have Reset Stamp either. I can Marnie him and hope, or I can try to get Marnie, I should say. Let me try to get Marnie. He needs to win with Boss's Orders. I need to try to Marnie him. Boss's Orders doesn't win me the game, no. So I have to Marnie. Alright, Marnie it is. I want to draw Boss's Orders. I don't want to draw Research. I want to draw Boss's Orders and energy. Not quite there yet, but getting rid of the Stadium is good. And using Switch is good as well here. My energy count is low. I guess it doesn't matter, because if he has Boss's Orders, he wins the game anyways. So let's try to thin the deck as much as we can. Grab Fion. Fion does not win me the game, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Let me do this for now. And I can use Switch here. Okay, so there's Boss's Orders. So we'll just grab this for the time being. And in case he Marnies me, I'll put it back on top. And there's Horror Energy, so I can attach Retreat as long as I get a heads eventually. If I don't get a heads, then I'm gonna have to try to find a switching card with Jirachi as well. But yeah, if he doesn't have Boss's Orders here, then I think we're okay. I think we win. But if he does have Boss's Orders, well, even if he does have Boss's Orders, he can't attack me for game, right? Like, there's no way he can do it, because he can't use Welder and Boss's Orders. So I think we're good. All right, what else do I have to talk about? Okay, so yeah, I have been so uploading on YouTube right now is really bad for me. Not only are my views low, which is like my own fault for obviously not uploading as much as I should, but it's only because there's no motivation to upload, because YouTube's like monetization system is absolutely whack right now. I can't like money for me doesn't really matter for you. Doesn't matter for me as far as like YouTube goes. But right now I don't have a job. Like I don't have a job because of coronavirus, right? So I'm working only 2 days a week. So I'm not making enough money to pay off all my bills, right? So I've been spending all my time, instead of like recording videos, I've been doing yeah, there's the W. I've been doing like interviews and stuff like that, try to find a new job, right? And then I've also been streaming on Twitch, which is financially better for me than playing on YouTube, because YouTube, just to give you guys an example, I only have like what, 7,000 subscribers. I don't have a lot of subscribers, right? So a good month will make me maybe like a little bit over $100 a month, right? It's not a lot of money, but you know, it buys cards, does the job. I am making 1/10 of that a month, which is very bad. Making $10 a month, and it was like on the month that I uploaded like a bunch of the tabletop stuff, which usually gets more views than my TCGO videos. So like when I upload the videos that people want to see, there's not many people watching the videos, so it's a problem. This is not a good opening hand because he can just attack me, so that's not fun. Although the rest of this hand is really good. These decks sometimes play Jirachis. I don't have a way to switch unless I manually retreat, which is not great either. I'm just gonna assume he's not playing Jirachis in this build because I can't really do anything about it anyways. We can grab drag here. I also want to grab Jirachi, but like I can't do anything about that. Erangru seems to be prized, which is annoying. Yeah, Erangru is prized. Okay, that's fine. Let's grab drag. Let's put it here. Put that there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that wasn't the right play. Maybe I should have grabbed a Dene for next turn and used treasure instead. Yeah, that's probably better. Anyways, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really need to be talked about right now. I've been dealing with getting the new jobs. I've been trying to get over my recent breakup, so that was really, really bad. A lot of you guys know about the miscarriage and everything, so I'm not gonna go too deep into detail about that. But you know, I've been trying to vibe. I've also been like, you know, lonely, as you are during these times. I think I don't know if I want to hit the Pikarom or if I want to hit the Dedenne this turn. Hitting the Dedenne is usually good, but like I would need a second energy. So hopefully I can top deck like a Research or something. Or like a Quick Ball, or Dedenne, or Jirachi. I know way to switch. I need a lot here. He plays Air Balloon and Zero Aura, that's interesting. It's very annoying for me just because I play Power Plant, but it's fine. It's still strange though. Yeah, I want to switch this thing out. This thing is now in range of being annoying. And he's going all in here. Oh, we got a nice top deck, so that's good. All right. So what is the debate here? I don't want to lose Great Catcher, so I could just hit the Dedenne and put some damage counters on this so I can 2-hit KO it. He's gonna knock this out next turn though, no matter what. So I guess I'm gonna go for Dedenne. I'd rather do it now than later so I don't have to boss order it later. I guess it doesn't really matter though. I know it's a tough call. There's Power Plant. This is actually really good. You can Giant Bomb here, do this here, Escape Board here, do this there, and switch. But now, like, I'm still stuck for the following turn. He's gonna attack me, but he's not gonna GX attack me. So we're gonna put one here, so I can still 2-hit KO it. And I could probably put the rest here and just focus on knocking this out in the next few turns. It doesn't seem bad. Because I don't really have to focus on this thing. I can 2-hit KO that too. These decks only play like one big charm. It's crazy to me how like this deck went from nothing to big boy out of nowhere. But let's see. He's just gonna full blitz. So I can lose the game next turn, obviously, which is not good. So I think I'm gonna pull this up active, which is not part of my plan, but whatever. It's gonna be what I do. Yeah, especially since all of his energies are here. I don't know how he's gonna retreat that. I think it's just the right play, because even if I get more Pokemon, I'm just gonna lose the game. So I'm gonna pull that up for the time being. And we're gonna knock that out and continue putting pressure on that, I think. And then next turn I can focus on doing shenanigans with research. Oops. 2, 3. There we go. Maybe I can get a Zigzagoon soon and then like pressure this even more. If he can't switch this out, then that's even better for me. Let's see. If he does switch though, oh, I can't do anything. So, okay, this is great. Now I have another Dragapult, I can start setting that up. A Rangaroo, I can use its ability really quick. Do I care though? I guess I'd rather keep this around. I don't really need the switches as much. Orange is excellent. I can attach that there. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. None of these are good right now, which is unfortunate. I could try to get something good. I don't know what I would get though. Knockout on this. Yeah, I gotta do this because I need cards. I need good cards. I need something for next turn. Okay, this is good because it gets me at least a manual attachment. I would like to Boss's Orders that. I can't obviously top deck because I'm not gonna. Actually, I could. This might be my only way to win, actually. He's gonna. That is very annoying. I think I misplayed. It might be better to Fion right now. If he gives me this, that's a knockout. If he gives me this, that's a 2-hit KO. And then I win the game with either a Boss's Orders if I can set up, or a Boss's Orders just in general. This is a lot to think about. Because I'm going to top deck Marnie. Do I want the prizes here, or do I want to hit? If I get the prizes, that could give me a ways to find a Dragapult for game, which might be just better. So, yeah, let me do that. Yeah, it might just be better to try to find Dragapult for game using 3 prizes. Energy is good. Denny is great if he bumps my stadium, which I don't think he will, but that did not help me at all, so we might just lose this game here. We'll see. If I can hit this for 140, which I can do, I can just win the game anyways next turn, just hitting it for 140. So I think it's fine. As long as he doesn't like stamp me or anything like that. He can't use the Dene unless he bumps the stadium. And if he bumps the stadium, that's good for me because I can use my Dene. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we win the game. Yeah, I don't see how we lose now because we just attacked this for game. So there we go. You know, it's always annoying to remember that this has a second attack that's actually somewhat decent. Even hitting it for 80 is game though, right? I don't have to do any shenanigans. No, it's 60, not 80. Wow, why did I think it was 80? Dude, that goes to show how little I actually use this attack. Alright, dude, imagine if you pulled like a Jirachi Prism there. Imagine the absolute rage I'd be in. Alright, attach, Boss's Orders, give me that. Then we can pick this up. And now this hits 140 for game. And yep. There we go. Well, we're gonna end the video there, guys. I really like Dragapult. I've been playing it a lot. I need to play it more, but like I don't have that much time. But I'll be probably doing Q4 with Dragapult next Saturday. So be on the lookout for that. We'll go ahead and show off the deck. It's been just very much a chill video. So, you know, oh, by the way, I need to ask you guys a few things. Well, first things first, before you guys leave, answer comment question day for a chance to win codes. I'm gonna give out like 5 codes to a few people this time, just because I have a lot of extra codes right now. And the comment question day is gonna be what decks do you guys want to see me play on the channel? Because once again, because I've been super vibing, I haven't recorded it or played any like decks at all. So if you guys have any ideas, you know, pop them in the comment section, and I'll probably do it, because you know I just need some motivation to do stuff. And what's the other thing? Yeah, check out the Twitch, because on Twitch is whenever we're doing the whole like, we have channel points now, which is a new thing that I didn't know about because I've been gone for so long. But like the channel points are like ways to force me to play viewers and force me to play terrible decks. Like I had I think like an hour-long segment of me playing Phalanx in Standard, which was absolute torture. Just absolute, because like I thought it was gonna be fun, because I was like, there's so much Pikarom on the ladder, I'm gonna hit nothing but Pikaroms and just laugh. And then I didn't hit a single Pikarom playing Phalanx, and I was so sad. But yeah, you can do stuff like that. Don't forget to, you know, everything, all the links are in the description. You guys know the vibes. And yeah, I'm gonna call it there. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.